Beautiful people, what is going on? I am your girl V Coop, Dime Piece and a V Coop to be exact. I had to get up early this morning, come downstairs in my robe to let y'all know Trump picks goddamn seeing red, you know. And maybe it's because they are worried about many corruptions this administration will be able to expose to the public, and they know who they are and what they have done to defraud the government for decades. Let's check out some of it. Let's check out some of what they had to say about it. Right?
The incoming Trump wrecking ball taking another swing at the Washington elite. President-elect Donald Trump nominating Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to lead the Department of Health and Human Services. Trump making the announcement on Truth Social saying, quote,
"Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's just talk about this for a minute. Did he say a Kennedy? Mr. Kennedy will restore these agencies to the traditions of gold standard scientific research and beacons of transparency to end the chronic disease epidemic and to make America great and healthy again." Now you gonna hold you up. I rock with them Kennedys. But Kennedys have a history. Do y'all know that history? If y'all know that history, comment below. Comment below.
Mr. Kennedy will restore these agencies to the traditions of gold standard scientific research and beacons of transparency to end the chronic disease epidemic and to make America great and healthy again. Here's a flashback to what RFK Jr. promised to do.
Don't you want a president who's going to end the corruption at the federal agencies, at FDA?
What's wrong with my guy? What's wrong with him? Comment below if y'all know. Let me know what's going on.
At NIH, at CDC, and at the CIA. And don't you want a president who's going to make America healthy again?
There you go. That personnel move comes as Trump scores the coveted trifecta Fox News can project. Republicans have won the majority in the House of Reps.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but if y'all did, pay no attention to it. You understand? I'm not talking about the video. I'm talking about something totally different. Oh my God. But there you have it. Make America healthy again. I would love to see no more processed foods. I would love that. That would make my life amazing. They'll make the people life amazing. Especially for those who are not knowledgeable. So yeah, I would love if that's what we talking about, we might be talking about something totally different. But when I say healthy, make America healthy again, don't give me that BS to eat. Put something real in them stores, please. Who let the dogs out? Trump did. The bulldogs are all unleashed, and it's glorious. Do y'all think it's glorious? Let me know below. Let me know how y'all think and feel about that. All right? Let me know. So, has the Dem control the House or House? Do they control the House? Once you see through that Dems are just woke Republicans and they use the village idiot Trump to make the working class pick sides, red coat or blue coat, and they all represent the big money donors destroying the American dream. It's time to rise up. This is how people feel, you know. And me personally, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. So let's see more of what we can learn about this.
Giving the GOP control of the White House, the Senate, and the House, and paving a clear path to push his agenda. His incoming director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, lays out how Trump is already leading.
I think President Trump has already shown how active he has been in not waiting around for day one on January 20th or 21st, but he's already leading. He's already engaging with so many of these world leaders around the world on the phone constantly. And he's showing the kind of leadership that the
Now, I agree 100% with that statement. 100%. Why do I agree with that statement? Because Trump been leading for his entire life that we know of. You know what I'm saying? Especially my generation. Money can do a lot of things, you know, and one thing about people with money is that they build relationships. They network, you know, that's one of the biggest things about people who have about money is that about getting money is that people have resources, and resources come with having leadership, some source of leadership, you know, not just knowing somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, but when you are the one, or you are the one who knows the one, you know, I'm just gonna say dollars talk. That's what I'm gonna say. That's how I feel about it. You know, not saying that I'm accurate, but I do agree. I guess her name is Gabbard. I do agree with her. I do. I do believe he's already been leading.
American people voted for.
The world's first titanium nonstick pan. It's gonna blow your hair back.
And now we are currently watching an ad.
You know, there's this great meme going around where they took a montage of all these media hacks saying threat to democracy, and they replaced democracy with bureaucracy. And when you hear it, it seems like that is actually the reality, whether it is Pete Hegseth, Tulsi, Vivek and Elon, and now RFK Jr. It feels as though there truly is like a team of Avengers focusing on the excesses of government.
I love it. I want to see that meme. I must not have been.
I'll send it to you after the show.
Okay.
Send it to me too, my guy. Send it to me too. Some people are saying you just wanted to see. A lot of people saying Kamala Harris, right? It's a no-brainer. If the Dems are smart enough to put Biden up there as the nominee, Biden is smart enough to pick Harris. Make Trump pick a fight with two people who represent almost all Americans. That's where we are here. That's what we're talking about.
Okay, I love that.
Focus, Dana.
So this morning I was getting for newsroom and I was thinking, okay, what do I think about these nominations? And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it because by 5 o'clock, there'll be something else.
Yeah.
And guess what? Now we're back on Trump time. There are 2 news cycles, maybe 3 news cycles in a day. By the time Jesse's show's on tonight and yours is on tonight, there'll be something else. So
yes.
I'm just like rolling with it. And
that's all you can do. I'm doing the same. All you can do is roll with it. You have to know anything that's going on will pass by as a subject. I know y'all probably can hear my dogs. Please ignore them. They don't like being outside for 5 minutes. And I literally just put them out there 10 minutes ago. All right. But made me forget my train of thought. Let's get back into what they're saying here.
I've continued my answer to everybody who's texting me, what you think, what you think. We'll see, right? So we'll see. I like Liam Donovan on Twitter. He said, or on X, excuse me. He said, there's some 40 Russian nesting dolls of nominations happening, because you have one, you're like, oh my gosh. And then you're like, oh yeah, you like that one? How about this one? And they just keep on coming. I am thinking about one thing though, and maybe there will be a big to-do about this. Voters said the number one issue was the economy, inflation, bringing prices down. And since the election, which was only a week and a couple of days ago, but we have all of these teams, but we don't have an economic team announced yet.
Right.
And so I'm waiting to hear that. Like, where's
Lord, forgot to hit the unmute button. Let's talk about that for a minute. Inflation, tax dollars or prices going down. Will it really? Do we see that happening? I think I need everybody to comment below, but I think no, I don't think it will go down. It's been going up since, I want to say since quarantine, but I really feel like it's been going up since the recession. So I don't see that prices will go back down. It would be amazing. I look forward to it. I hope it happens. It would do a lot of great things for me personally, and I'm sure around the world it will as well. You know, something that would be great, right? Let's just name different things. Y'all can put it below. But something that would be great is if I don't have to pay to swipe my card. If businesses don't have to pay to swipe their card, that would be amazing. Why? I mean, if somebody with knowledge, enlighten me, you know, comment below, enlighten me. But if somebody with knowledge can please let me know why we have to do that. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, I do remember hearing a guy that say he's a billionaire because he was part of he's the reason why. I mean, he makes money every time somebody swipe their card. You know, so shout out to the people that make money off of it. But shoot, for me, it's convenient for me to swipe my card. Then I gotta pay to swipe my. That is ridiculous. I already have to, you know, if I'm using a credit card, I already have to pay the card back. If I don't pay it back on time, I gotta pay interest. But now I have to pay to swipe. Woo! I don't think nothing irritates me. Well, I can't say nothing, but that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Treasury Commerce? Where are the prices coming down? Where is the plan? Who's the National Economic Council director at the White House? What are we doing? And I also very much want to know who is going to be the secretary for the USDA and for RFK Jr. That's a very important position because that's it. You don't get school lunches from Health and Human Services.
Right.
That's all done through USDA, has a lot to do with the things that he cares about. So finding out who rounds out that package to me is what I'm waiting for.
Wow. Well, those were a lot of words from someone who said, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right, Jesse. Tulsi, a person who was put on a list and tailed by Intel services through the airport, is now in charge of all the people that were following her. Is that a course correction or a reckoning?
I love it. It's just like being at a party all week and all your best friends keep coming in. Tulsi, Vivek, good to see you. It's crazy. I can't wait to see who comes through the door tomorrow. Maybe it will be Dana Perino. You never know. You're keeping your options open, Dana. You said we'll see.
I said only ambassador to Tanzania.
Okay, we'll take that as a yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Tulsi, I like her because she's cynical. And that's what you need is someone that's managing the intel, because let's be honest, Greg, the intel people have not been great over the last, 80 years. We missed the missiles going into Cuba. We missed the collapse of the Soviet Union. Reagan got burned. Bush got burned. It hasn't been great. They've been in bed with Fauci. The last thing they did was that they saw that Russia was building up on Ukraine's border.
Let's talk about that for a minute. Missed missiles. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Hate to hear it. Hope we do a better job. I hope we do a better job. I truly do.
That's good. So she'll do a great job. And Pete, I love, because he's going to root out the DEI and the CRT.
Yeah.
And he's also going to make sure all of these weapons systems aren't just being built by members of Congress and defense contractors, because we need to invest in things that can win wars, not make people rich. I love RFK Jr. in this position because Greg, we should be the healthiest country.
I could not. I have to go back a little bit because he getting into the meats and potatoes, as people say, of this. I love what he said. Let's invest in something that saves our country, not makes money. And I could be, that's neither here nor there, but y'all know what I'm trying to repeat right now. That's big. That is big. Because one, I feel like we have a lot of money. We're just doing the wrong thing with it. And I think that's what he's saying. We have humans here. The people that run this country are humans. How can we save these people? As being the as being the face of the country, as the citizens putting their trust in you. How can we save this country? How can we? What can we invest in to do that? If you know the answer to that question, comment below. Comment below.
It hasn't been great. They've been in bed with Fauci. The last thing they did was that they saw that Russia was building up on Ukraine's border. That's good. So she'll do a great job. And Pete, I love, because he's going to root out the DEI and the CRT.
Yeah.
And he's also going to make sure all of these weapons systems aren't just being built by members of...
Comment below what DEI and CRT is, please.
Congress and defense contractors, because we need to invest in things that can win wars, not make people rich.
That's what he said. Invest in things that can win wars and not make people rich. That comment is so valuable. I would love to know what he means verbatim, Hopefully him and I are on the same page. But again, I totally agree with the guy.
I love RFK Jr. in this position because, Greg, we should be the healthiest country in the world, but we're the sickest country in the world. Why is America the sickest country? It shouldn't be like that. We should have the freshest food, the freshest water, and people should be excited about it.
Did I not say that? We should have the freshest food, the healthiest water. People should not have lead in their water in this country. People should not have brown faucet water in this country. We should not have to pay for processed watermelon, processed grapes, processed anything in this country. There are too many farm makers. Or is that the right thing to say? There are too many farmers that make real food. We should have real everything. And if we're going to pay for whatever else we pay for outside this country, can we pay for the real food outside this country? When we have pieces of candy, can we get healthy candy? There's no reason I should look at the ingredients here in America and I compare those ingredients to somewhere in another country, and in another country they're healthier. Come on now. Come on, hey, I'm with you.
About this. You have people right now, I think 30% of teens are pre-diabetic. Yeah. Our life expectancy is like 6 years less than Europe, because right now they poison you with the food and then they just feed you pills to cure you, and we just have to root out that corruption. I'm looking forward to people losing weight. If anybody's been at the beach recently, it's not a good look. Never used to be like this, and it's because of what they're doing to the food.
Should his first target?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot to put this back up. That is my real reaction. Oh my God. Did y'all not hear this, man?
Like 6 years less than Europe, because right now they poison you with the food and then they just feed you pills to cure you, and we just have to root out that corruption. I'm looking forward to people losing weight. If anybody's been at the beach recently, it's not a good look. Never used to be like this, and it's because of what they're doing to the food.
Should he?
OMG. That man is the most news rude person I ever seen. Dog's going crazy again. Trying to see if they'll calm down. But that man is hilarious. That man is absolutely hilarious. Never heard no comedy. I ain't never heard no comedy joke like that. That is hilarious. That man need to go do a stand-up right now. Say the same thing. Guarantee you he'll get 1,000 laughs. Everybody in the audience to laugh.
His first target be Trump and get Trump to let go of the Big Macs?
If Trump can do it, we all can do it.
Exactly. He should be his first project, Donald Trump. So, Judge, Jesse brings up Pete, we good friends of ours. That can't make China and Russia happy because they bank on us using DEI to further cripple our military.
Well, the great part about it is, if you'll remember when Biden first came in and Biden went to the UN, I think it was Anthony Blinken, he went to the UN and he said, we need to know how actually racist we are, the United States. And then we have our first meeting with China. And you remember China made all these comments like, you people are racist and you want to criticize us for the Uyghurs or whatever. It's kind of interesting. I think that the selection of Pete is phenomenal, not just because I know him, but because he is an individual who is so deep-rooted in his beliefs. There is no one who's going to shake him off the train that he's on. It's about, America first. It's about freedom, and it's about making sure that the American people are protected. And I think that all of these people, and I'm like Jesse, I'm so excited every day. I just heard RFK. I'm dancing upstairs. The truth is that, we are so sick. And there is so much food that we eat in this country that we give to our children in terms of cereal that they don't allow in Europe. Why is it that they don't allow this stuff in Europe? Some of the coloring that they use in candy and some of the garbage in cereal? Because of corruption, because of the familial relationship that some of these people in Congress have with the lobbyists. So, I am absolutely thrilled. The CDC, the FDA, the NIH, especially after what we went through with Fauci. And I just want to say one more thing. When it comes to all of these people, they're going to blow things up. And Matt Gaetz is another one who's going to blow up the Department of Justice, where the stench is so deep, they have no choice but to blow it up.
Richard, how's your week been?
Whatever acronyms y'all know that she was talking about, make sure you comment the meaning below so that I can be enlightened about this stuff. I'm taking the opportunity to learn as much as I can. But Kennedy is the big news. Trump Hicks is the big news. We're going to come back and watch the rest, may or may not, depending on where I'm at. But I'm about to go bring these dogs back in. I got 3 of them. They getting restless. One of them pregnant. Having babies next week. So if y'all want a puppy, hit your girl up. All right. But that's where we at. Stay tuned. Comment, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you next time.